What's up, Internet? My name's Nerdy.
And I'm Claro.
And this is Jujutsu Kaisen, episode 20 of Season 1. We're so close to the end of Season 1. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Five episodes, 3 videos, and then we're watching a movie.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, Juju Zero. If you want the full interaction, go to patreon.com/nerdynightly. But if you don't, stay here, because you are actually already here. Isn't that crazy? And this video is about to begin. God, voiceover Foley work is so funny. I beat up a cocky high schooler.
Okay.
Toto, were you groomed?
Oh no, God.
Oh, Toto, I'm so sorry.
Jesus Christ.
Can you imagine being in your adult life as a person and going up to a child and being like, hey, you just beat up that other child. Who are you sexually attracted to?
It's definitely a weird, line of conversation.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
It's a weird choice.
You
told me to move back and then you moved forward.
I'm like under your chair here. The way our chairs, we don't have our normal chairs, so the way we're sitting together is a little bit different. We're moving, and so
it's gonna look a little different for a couple episodes, and then it's gonna look very different for the rest of the
life.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So many new visuals for this because they're not spoilers anymore.
Well, this has been since episode 16, right?
No,
we just
I
have
think
context.
It just changed again.
Was that a new opening?
Yeah, because it didn't do the rewind.
But this is the rewind right now.
No, there it is.
We've been watching this opening for like 5 episodes. You just know what the context is now, so they stand out more.
I don't really pay attention to what's happening in the openings because I know that they spoil shit. Yeah. So I'm just like, oh, cool. Oh, good.
It's time to do something, but I won't tell you what.
Hey audience, we don't have time.
Is Toto really good at poker? Is that how he pays to go meet his waifu all the time?
No, he's really good at, what's one of your count cards, blackjack?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Toto, what you got? Self-proclaimed IQ 3,000. 500. Oh. This guy doesn't understand how IQ works.
I love that he also beat up someone else for being cocky.
I think he's it's not cocky if you're right. It's so funny. Oh no! Oh God!
Can you just make himself real hard? Oh no, never.
He switched places with him.
Oh,
that was sick.
That's a neat trick, yeah.
Oh shit. Babe, it's one couple, one controller. That's a flashback.
Yeah.
Ooh. How do you prep for it? Right.
You don't let him
Wow.
prep.
Well, he can't prep because he doesn't know which one it's going to be. Let's go, team. Oh, if Toto had practice time with Itadori to have planned moves, they could destroy anybody.
Mm-hmm. That's why he needs a best friend.
Yeah. I almost feel bad for the demon.
He's such a dramatic theater kid. Record holder.
The Guinness Book of Jujutsu Records. Itadori's in the zone.
The zone.
That's how I watch football.
I think he's just always in the zone.
Good old Nanaimo bar.
4回運が良かっただけですよ
Itadori's about to do 5.
国戦 国戦
Oh my god. 3.
3連チャン
It's so beautiful.
少なの変わっていない
Yeah.
Got him.
Fake out. Honestly, it's pretty rad.
退屈が裏返る予感
He looks at Itadori the way he looked at that woman who groomed him.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't know yet either. I think their age range is a little bit closer though. So that's 4.
Yeah.
Can he get a 5th one off? Can he bring the Naimo down to earth? End his record? It's like Patty Mahomes trying to take down the GOAT, you know? Let's go. That was great. The motionless animation sometimes is just unreal. Flash! Ooh.
Damn.
衰えることのない戦いの優越
Feed me, Seymour.
Yeah, Audrey!
嘘偽り自分以外の者同士でも入れ替え可能なのか
Oh, Toto.
俺をかばって
Besto friendo!
この程度の趣旨弾いてみせるさ
Toto is becoming my favorite anime character ever.
Yeah.
I love him so much. He's just a weird guy.
Yeah.
血液を吸って成長したのかなありえなくはないねでも相手は呪霊だよ
That they fed off his cursed energy.
Yeah.
Cool, cool, cool. Oh, shit. Maybe he does actually have 130,000 IQ.
Yeah, he's just Sherlock Holmesing it. That was his mind palace. That's where she lives.
National handshake.
感謝の意を伝えねば
She's gonna be so confused. I gotta thank you. You showed up in my moment of need in the middle of this combat with the demon of nature.
樹害などの無生物にも有効だつまり答えは一定以上の呪力を持ったもの
Oh, okay, so I have cursed energy.
Yeah.
Cool, cool, cool.
川俺は何と入れ替わったんだ
God, Toto, let's go, my guy!
It's pretty rad.
Playful clown. Oh, man. Nice dodge, nice dodge. Right. Nature. Ooh. Oh, it's Wither and Bloom.
植物は呪力をはらみません私の左腕は植物の命を奪い
Thought you were trying to save.
そのすべてはこの公家できることなら使いたくはなかった
Oh no.
Why would this cursed spirit who's like trying to save plants and stuff sacrifice them?
It's willing to sacrifice a few plants to save the larger natural world. He's making tough calls, babe.
領域展
Who's that?
終わりが
No one. Gojo just broke the veil.
Oh, that's what that is.
Yeah, there he is. He found his way in. Good old blue eyes. These two are still
Right.
just standing
Forgot
here.
about that.
Nice of the butcher to let him play a whole riff like that.
I would love to believe that that's just Tenacious D all grown up.
But it's only half of Tenacious D because they split.
財布を作ろうカレー臭たっぷりのな
Didn't like that.
No.
Wasn't a fan. This show is kind of like anime Justice League, where Gojo is Superman, and everyone else you have to write around the fact that Superman's in the show. So everyone else has to be able to do stuff while Superman's being Superman.
Yeah.
And I think they're kind of doing the balance well. It's fun. Who the fuck is that?
いいでしょう。これ。重蔵が作ってくれ。
I love the design of that hilt. That's so cool.
だから刀からも握ってもらえ。
Huh.
あんたのどこに金取れるだけの利き手の器量があんのよ。あんたたちこんな時に喧嘩売ってんじゃねえよ。
Shut up.
マジ？30分も経ってなくない？逃げよ。
Great.
And out. That's very funny. That feels like a see in season 2 character.
Yeah.
Damn. Really solid color work there.
殺すな。
Oh my god.
こいつにはいろいろと聞かないといけない。
I would feel bad for the guy, but he does make coat racks out of people. So
Yeah,
it's like...
yeah.
術式順天青、術式反転赤。
Oh, he is the Matrix. It's just fucking Morpheus now.
巻き込まれるぞ。
He's like, I know what Gojo's about to do.
Yeah.
You don't want that smoke, brother. What? How often has Gojo done that Toto knows what's about to happen?
Yeah, I don't know.
これでは払えたかどうかもわからん。
Yeah, yeah,
No, he traveled by planes. He's alive.
yeah.
任務完了と。
So all a cover for a
Uh-oh.
finger.
Yeah.
The cover of the finger. Connors, what'd you think of the episode?
That was fun.
That was great.
Yeah.
That might be my
Yeah.
favorite episode so far of the show.
Yeah, yeah.
I really enjoyed that.
Gojo is literally Superman.
Yeah, but it works, right? Because
Yeah.
the show acknowledges that.
Well, and like the bad guys are smart enough to realize that
Yeah.
he's the person they have to take care of first, right?
One thing I hate in Justice League is when Superman shows up and the bad guy's like,
What?
I'm gonna take you on.
Yeah, yeah,
and then they
yeah.
just get wiped and you're like, he's fucking, like,
Yeah.
your characters are dumb, man.
Yeah, like
And
good
so
luck with that.
the way all of the demons in this, or curses, I keep calling them demons because I'm also watching Demon Slayer right now, but the way that they're, the curses think about Gojo and like plan around him makes the curses more interesting.
Yep.
Because it makes them seem more intelligent, that they understand his risk.
Yeah.
And are kind of game planning around that. I think it's a really smart... They're using him in a really smart way.
Yeah, 100%.
And superpowered characters like him are really tough, right?
Yeah.
Unless they're the lead and it's about their morality and stuff like that, which this show doesn't get into.
Right.
And so they just kind of have to write around him. And I think that they're doing that by mostly focusing that on the curse side.
Yeah.
And I think that's been great. Like, I think it is one of the strengths of the show for sure.
Oh, yeah. That was so fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, his personality sells it, right? Like, he is so strong that he doesn't care that much. Because he doesn't need to, right? He doesn't have that worry.
Yeah.
That all the other curse wielders kind of have on their shoulders, that weight.
Yeah.
待って、大型犬なら犬かも。
Is this like a TikTok where...
パンダに決まってんだろう。殺されているが。おー
Not gonna lie, if you ask me if I'm a dog person or cat person and I said panda person, I would expect you to think that I'm a nut job.
Pandas are also useless creatures that would be dead without human intervention. I'm sorry, but that is just facts.
Let's watch
They're
the next
literally
episode.
too lazy to mate.
Episode 21, let's do this.
Yep.
I'm shocked. didn't see that coming at all. Oh, but they took the arm.
Oh, shit.
Not a total loss. What if this episode is just 20 minutes of this guy eating him slowly?
Oh, God.
Interesting.
そのほとんどがハリボテで、天元の結界術によって日々配置を変えるんだ。
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I wish they'd shown that to us earlier.
Yeah.
指を含む危険度の高い呪物を保管する蔵へと通じている。
It's the room from Monsters, Inc.
Yeah, like, that's one of those things where, like, that would have been a fun thing to show us instead of...
Telling us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
なぜ五条悟を帳の内側に閉じ込めないのですか？
本命の真人に意識のベクトルを向けさせたくない。
Interesting.
これは推測でしかないんだけど、おそらく学生の中にスクナにとっての地雷がいる。
What does that mean?
I think that he's worried that there's one of the kids that Sukuna cares about and will come out and disrupt their plans and be against them if they take that kid out. I think he's worried. Ultimately, he wants Sukuna on his side.
Yeah.
So I think that he's... I don't know. I don't think he trusts Sukuna
31
at
日
all, right?
渋谷。
No. Guys, there's so many people in Shibuya on Halloween. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life.
殺意にブレーキをかけるのはストレスがたまりますね。
花見も呪いらしくなってきたね。
Wow, that was a lot of information, but it was very cool.
Yeah. So Hanami was going easy on them?
I think that Hanami was trying not to kill them. Right?
Yeah.
It's a cool opening.
Yeah.
Yeah. The one bit I wish they'd shown, but like the rest of that conversation, I liked kind of getting the flashback to before there.
Yeah.
男か女かもわかんねえ。白髪かっぱのガキだ。
It's a new person.
Yeah.
それは生徒たちが相手にした特級呪霊のせいだと思う。特殊な気配を持ってる。
I'm starting to think he's not a curse. Because in the last episode, Mahito said that he was starting to act more like a curse.
Mm-hmm.
なんかしっくりこないんだよな。
とりあえず今は学生の無事を喜びましょう。
Except for the 7 who died.
Wait, what?
At the beginning, they talked about the losses, and she's like, let's be glad our students are safe, except for all the ones who died.
クワンだけど、あの時は俺が俺じゃなかった。ピザも食えてるしな。いや、もっと消化のいいもん持ってきてくれ。
Can I have just some chicken?
Just some rice.
Chicken, broccoli. No, probably not broccoli. Green beans.
俺も強くなる。すぐに追い越すぞ。
Not if I eat those fingies.
こそブラザーの友達だな。どこへ行く？ブラザー！
Is this what love bombing is?
Yeah.
あんな感じだ。俺はお前と同じじゃ。
Oh, I'm a little worried about Toto.
Yeah.
I think he's been kicked in the head a few times.
Or he was groomed.
Useless me wire. Are they about to play baseball?
爆睡ちゃんをかましてしまい、肩身が狭いです。
You were cursed to sleep.
プレイボール！
野球をしています。
Alright.
I mean, they expanded their cursed energy by watching movies earlier in the season, so maybe this is how you train...
This is another way to get a different technique.
Or the writer's just obsessed with Shohei Ohtani. I don't know.
つうわけでさ、いろいろあったし、人も死んでるけど。
A lot happened and some people died.
2つ、人死にが出たのならば、なおさら俺たちに求められる。後天的強さとは結果の積み重ね。
I agree with that. Too many people try and get in on other people's grief.
That is fair.
東堂先輩って意外としっかりしてるんですね。しっかりイカれてんのよ。
That too.
どうせ勝つしね。
へりくつだが一理ある。
科目は休んだら
Didn't you all get your asses kicked?
それぞれの学長が提案した勝負方法を1日ずつ2日間かけて行う。
So, won't the other school be down a man without Mekamaru?
Huh?
Oh, baseball is the competition. Okay.
All right.
I mean, the chances of one of the children dying playing baseball is significantly
Much lower, much
It's
lower.
not zero.
Yeah, don't take a ball to the face, right? But
Or a bat.
yeah.
I've been hit by a bat. My collarbone's not the right shape, but you know, it's fine.
ルール知らないなら先に言いなさい。
知ってるよ。打ったら走るんでしょ。
Baseball experience 2L?
バカ。
Practicing cursive. I can write my own name now. Congrats.
Huh?
First impression. Okay, ramen. I poop a lot the next day. What?
虎杖、お前はなぜ呪術師をやってい
I'm
る？
playing baseball. Shut up.
寂しがりなんでね。いっぱい人を助けて。
I love that Megumi has his dog out there.
たくさんの人を助けられるの。助けた数だけあなたは人に認められる。
There's no crying in baseball. What is this?
一人なのは今だけだよ。
That's very sad though. I shouldn't make jokes. I'm an asshole.
母さんを迎えに来てね。
The fuck? I'll see you later. I'm busy right now.
ストライクバッターズチェンジ。
カモン！踏んなきゃ当たんねえぞ。
I mean, he has a bandage covering one of his eyes. He has no depth perception.
とは私のことよ。
Waiting approval for a credit card. Do not give that girl a credit card. She's gonna max that shit out.
ちょっと待て！
振り先が切れた。乱闘だ。
Well,
That's so funny.
スペアメカ丸。そっちのパンダが一昨日壊したんだから当然でしょ。ピッ。
We just painted his face on a fucking.
あなた機械詳しい
Painting
の
his
ね。
bucket over recently. Why is this so weird?
やってやるよ。
damn, she's good.
Safe. Honestly, pitching machines are a little bit more reliable than a human pitcher. They can't curveball, no knuckleballs. Nice.
アウト。
Yeah, but you got to second.
Don't you have to keep your foot on the base?
Nope.
Wants to punch a zebra someday? Wait, you only have to touch the base?
Yep.
I thought if you went for the next one, then you could still get out.
Yeah, but they have to get the ball back to the base, so you can scooch out. But the further you scooch out, if the pitcher turns and throws it to the base you were supposed to be on before it gets to the next base, you're out. That's how you steal a base.
So you don't leave the base, then. You don't want to.
But you can. This is
But
why
then you
Shohei
get-
Ohtani's so amazing, because he's
But then you get.
got 50 steals on the year.
But then if someone catches the ball, then you're out.
Yeah. It's a timing thing.
So she fucked up by
No.
keeping running.
She didn't.
They
She
caught the
is-
ball.
And one outfielder's permitted to use curse techniques? That's unfair. I would rather have a curse technique than two people.
補給送球リードフィールディング
Won the
エイ
middle
トセ
school
ット
nationals with Itadori denies this.
どうだ。
Toro, you need to leave me alone.
次回お前がピッチ
That was an excellent shot. That was animated so well.
ナイスピッチ。
ナイピー。
ない。
お前むちゃくちゃ嫌われてるな。
Everyone really hates you.
What?
ああすればよかったこうして欲しかったああ言えばよかったこう言って欲しかった
What?
That's that guy. His regrets have to do with the bad guy.
私たちの後悔はその後でいい
Come on, Itadori! Got a nice clang on that bat. Problem is, the girl can fly, so.
Yeah.
よし。
Oh, Toto's gonna be pissed. Itadori got a home run before him.
やが、お前はまず50をどうにかしろ。
He stepped on ants. We gotta kill that man. All right. You know what? After attempted murder of another fellow student, a bunch of adults trying to get children to kill each other, a nice little baseball episode.
Sure.
I'll take it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was fun.
I apparently don't know how to play baseball.
No.
It doesn't make any sense to me.
That doesn't surprise me, though. I wouldn't have expected you to know how to play baseball.
I played belly baseball.
What? Where they like throw it and you have to belly it?
No, it's like big like gymnastics mats, and you have to jump onto the gymnastics mats and like belly flop.
Sure.
It's fun.
Yeah. You not knowing the rules to a sporting event is not news to me.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I just like thought that I knew how to play baseball.
It's kind of honestly like the rules around the feet on the bases actually is a little bit complicated. Once you know it, it feels really simple. But that's a lot of sports. Like when we talk about football and I'm explaining things to you, I've known those things.
I'm like...
Since I was like 12, right?
Yeah.
Like I've known the rules of football since I was 12 years old and my stepfather explained it to me.
Sure.
And so when you ask me questions, sometimes I'm like, oh my God, is she stupid? And then, no, but honestly, right? And I think that a lot of people have that.
Wow.
And what happened, no, but this is important, I think. What happens next is I go, no, there's no reason for her to have that information.
Yeah.
And the expectation of that is not intelligence.
Yeah.
And some people don't have that second thought. And they're just like, oh, you're stupid. But you're not. Just
right.
Why would you know?
Yeah.
And I try and remember that.
Comment.
I think they ran out of Juju Strolls and they were like, oh, we'll just do
another
TikToks.
Q&A, I guess, yeah.
This is what TikTok channels do when they run out of ideas.
What?
This one's kind of forced. All of the Juju Strolls are a little bit forced.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Yeah.
They're out of ideas.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah. Feel that.
No, but I think it is important. Like that having that moment of like, why am I upset that they don't know something? That's not intelligence, right?
Yeah.
And too many people are like, oh, you don't know how vision works? You're stupid. And it's like, no, I've never cared to learn.
Yeah. Like, why would I put my time and effort into something like, when it either like doesn't interest me or I've never had the opportunity to learn about it?
Well, and I think the unfortunate side effect of it is that people will then, someone will be like, I want to learn about Magic the Gathering cards. And then someone will make a joke about how like they don't understand what tapping mana is, right? And rather than impressing that person with your knowledge, what you're actually doing is pushing them away from being interested in your hobby.
Yeah.
And so fewer people are going to get into your hobby because you actively make it uninviting.
Yeah.
And I try and be better about that because I do think when I was younger I was bad about that. I think that it was my failing, especially in like middle. If you knew me in middle high school and you're like, you're an asshole.
It's a very high school thing. Like I literally, I was in class one day and like the English or social studies teacher like mentioned Hell's Angels, which I did not know what that was.
Yeah.
Had never heard of them, and I was like, what is that?
Because why would a 13-year-old girl know? You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, what is that? Mm-hmm. And this guy turned around. He's like, what are you, stupid?
Yeah.
And the teacher laughed, and I was like, what? Like, why would I have context for? Yeah. No, it's definitely it's an unfortunate way that certain people interact with the world.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
This was great. I think a little bit of a fun baseball episode was a nice reprieve from what the previous episodes have been. It'd been a lot.
Yeah.
It'd been dense, right?
I also think it's hilarious that they go from this fucking like battle royale where they're basically allowed to almost murder one another to baseball.
Well, they're also disappointed that they don't get to keep beating the shit out of each other, even though half of them are like 1 foot in the grave. Like Megumi's body is being broken. Mm-hmm. Mako, I think, was the guy who his entire body's bandaged. He has a bandage over one eye, and they're making him swing at a pitch. Like, the only people who are fine are Itadori and Todo. Everyone else has been hurt in some way.
Well,
no one has fixed Miwa's sword.
Yeah.
Like, these poor kids, but they're the ones going, no, we want to keep fighting.
Well, and I'm like, oh, maybe this is the start of, like their attitudes towards one another changing, because if they're all fighting against cursed spirits and they all have the same goal, why would they fucking, like, try and foster hatred towards one another?
It's not about fostering hatred. They want to fight so that they can move up the ranks. But the only safe place to prove themselves to their bosses is
to maim one another. Yeah. Whereas like if you balance it out with like team building sports, you can work together with people who are not from your school, who are from the other school, to then achieve said goals of, you know, protecting humanity and fighting cursed spirits. Like
it's the start of something new. I do love the friendship between Itadori and Toto is great, and I love Itadori being like, okay, too much. Wait.
He's like taking it too far.
This was fun, but too much.
He's like deluded himself into being like, yeah, no, we've been best friends our whole lives. Don't you remember?
Yeah, no, I think that's very funny.
It's almost like a fucking Dear Evan Hansen it. Like Toto's gonna write a bunch of emails. And just be like,
Itadori.
Yeah, this is what we did together. And Itadori's like, dude, what are you talking about? Stay away from my family. Do not try and fuck my sister.
I'll take your advice. Try to be more nice. Oh, that's so funny.
This is great. Good times. We got 3 episodes left before the finale.
I know. And then we get to watch...
Well, sorry, including the finale?
Jujutsu Kaisen 0. No, 2 more and then the finale and then a movie.
There we go.
Very excited for that. The movie we're going to watch at our new place.
I know.
Because we're going to have movie chairs. Guys.
It'll be fun.
I cannot wait to share them with you.
I know.
Some company was like, do you guys want movie chairs? And we were like, sure. It's cool. Anyway, this has been fun. I like this a lot. I like Gojo. We talked a lot in the middle about him, but I think the way they're using him is great. And I actually really like the Kyoto School kids. I hope that we find a reason for them to stick around and they don't just get like ferried off to Kyoto and we don't see them until a big thing in season 2.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of really good narrative. I want to know the sisters I want more from. I want to know more about Miwa. She's
so underdeveloped right now, and I think it's tragic because she's like really sweet, and I want to know what's going on there.
But it's just because everyone else has had an episode. So like I want. Even Mako with that moment with his mom dropping him off and her being like, when you are old enough to save people's lives, come find me.
Yeah, fuck
like,
you. I don't want to see you right now.
I don't think that's what it is, though.
No, I know, but it just, without context, that's what it feels like.
But it's a mystery. And like, why? What does... I think that she knows that she's cursed. And I think she is saying, you can't be around me until you can be the one to exercise the curse on me. So I need you to go get strong enough to save me. And I think that like Mako, and I think it's Mako. I might be getting his name wrong. But I really think the idea of like sending your child to the school that's going to teach him how to save you is such an interesting idea. And tragic. And like, you know, it's not... The other option is that she stays with him and he dies, right? So it's not like she's being a terrible parent, but it's a difficult decision for a parent to make. And I think if that is where it goes, like the way it's set up there was so tragic. I feel bad making a joke in the middle of it because I just wanted to quote Tom Hanks from A League of Our Own.
It was funny.
But because God, that movie's so good. But really good stuff. Just really, really good stuff.
Yeah, this is fun.
Yeah, it was. If you liked the video, subscribe to the channel. If you don't, hit the dislike button. Leave mean comments down below because the algorithm god is hungry and we must feed her. This episode, that algorithm goddess is...
Hanami. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Poison Ivy is a woman.
If you want to follow us around the internet, you can. I'm at Nerdy Nightly.
I'm at Claris Polaris.
Hey now, do something nerdy tonight?
Bye.
Bye.